Minecraft is a game of endless opportunities, mountains to scale and oceans to swim in. The ability to play your own way and build a dynamic and bustling metropolis, or maybe just a quaint fishing town. This is the Phoenix Sands world. This world is filled with the opportunity of new adventures and new builds. So let's jump straight in. And like any brand new world, we need to do this button here, which is create new world. We are going to be creating this world under the name Phoenix Sands. And you may have seen that in the title, that this is the name of our new world. And it may give you a little glimpse into what we're going to be doing. Now, we want it survival, we want it in hard mode, and allow cheats we're going to allow on. The reason being is I am going to be adding a mod to this world called Head Index, and that allows us to add a whole heap of micro blocks to our gameplay. Now, we're going to be putting in the following seed into the seed world generator. We're generating structures on and bonus chest off. Then we're going to come over to the game rules tab, and we're going to update fire off. I want to be using fire for building, and I don't want to be burning down my world. Now we're just going to wait for the game to load, and I'm going to be adding in a data pack that allows us to turn Enderman griefing off. And just like that, we are spawning into our very own brand new Minecraft world. There is a very purposeful reason for this seed, and that is because it has a mega desert. And I mean mega. I think when I was having a look at it, it took us around 2,000 by about 2,000 blocks, and that is exactly what I wanted to do, because this is going to be our brand new long-term series. And with that, I want to create a bustling metropolis of a desert city, but not like a desert city that you've ever seen created before. I am someone who loves working with color in Minecraft. I love gradients and I love constantly challenging myself. But something that I have yet to really do is create a bustling metropolis of huge proportions. I am also going to be making this only available over on the YouTube, which is clearly where you're seeing it now, but usually I stream over on Twitch too, and that is not going to be happening for this world. So you guys are going to have to hit that subscribe button if you want to keep along with our brand new journey here in this brand new Minecraft world. Now, we do need to get ourselves kitted up, and unlike many of my Minecraft worlds, I generally kind of speedrun my way through to getting an elytra and to getting endgame resources like netherite. But I'm actually going to be taking this a little bit slower. But I'm still going to be doing lots and lots per episode. So instead of going and get myself a elytra in the first episode, I'm actually going to kick it back a little bit, and maybe we'll find ourselves a desert village maybe, and we might be able to get ourselves a camel, because that would be kind of cool to start our Minecraft world off with. Hello? Hi, desert village. Okay, let's go say hello to all of the brand new mobs we have. Look at all the kitties. And we have a camel. Hey, okay. Do we have food over here though? We do. Okay, perfect. We got some hay. That is epic. Okay, so that means that we're going to be able to use these cows here to create ourselves some leather and steak. I haven't been into a desert village for the longest time, and I don't think I've ever seen... Oh, is this the cleric's house? Is this a church? Now, these towers, if I do remember correctly, have a chest up the top. Yes, it does. Hey, that's awesome. It's a desert temple. Ooh, that might be able to get us a saddle. Now, we got another tower, so we should be able to get ourselves maybe another chest up the top of this one. Okay, not as good of a chest, but still has 2 emeralds, which is quite nice. We do have access to a cave. Ooh, we might be able to get ourselves some early game iron. Okay, it looks like we can just go down here. Now we can get ourselves a couple of pieces of stone, and I'm going to leave one little bar left on the pickaxe because I want to keep our first ever tools just as a little memento. And let's make ourselves a stone pickaxe. Now, I remember that we had some iron, so let's take out that, and we're going to get ourselves some coal from down here as well. And hopefully we can get ourselves enough to get suited up for our very first pieces of armor in this world. And then we're going to try and find diamonds to get ourselves diamond gear. And well, if that doesn't work, then we'll go back to the villages, because that's what they're there for, right? I'm also hoping that this cave doesn't really spawn too many mobs, because I'm going to be very easily dead then. Oh, there's a child. I'm going to use the good old pillar up method. Are you going to try again? I mean, you could just let the sun kill you. It's fine. Okay, there's our camel. We also need to make a little pen for our pretty little camel down there, because I do not want to be losing them too quickly. Now, this should prevent our camel from being able to go anywhere. Come on, buddy. That's it. Now, let me give you something to eat real quick. Oh, this may not have worked as well as I think it should have. No. Okay, keep coming this way. That's it. And now, if I do this, I should be able to get in and you can't get out. So we're going to be able to make ourselves some boots, a chest plate, some pants, a helmet, and we do have all of the basic materials now to go take on that. Our desert temple. I forgot about suspicious sand. I do have a small data pack to help with making it a bit more visible. My ADHD is a little bit too much that I do forget to look around. Now let's have a quick look. Ooh, a golden apple. We have some early game gunpowder, which is always a good sign. Okay, we've got some gold and an emerald. That's nice. Another golden apple, which is definitely going to help us if we want to do some zombification. And an iron ingot. Okay, not too bad, but not too amazing either. Let's just take out these chests. And I'm also going to take out the TNT because I may need this later on. Maybe when you want to use this to be able to get ourselves some netherite. Our village is just over there. And looking over this direction, it does look like we get towards a bit of an acacia area and a mangrove swamp. It's probably the smallest mangrove swamp. Oh. This may be a bit bigger than I was expecting. But hey, we have a massive mangrove forest right now. That's awesome. Okay, this is starting to get a little dangerous. I am definitely going to die. Oh, there's our first creeper and the first skeleton I've seen. Oh no, I'm not ready to be a monster hunter yet. Okay, we might run towards the iron golem because then the iron golem... Oh, there's a creeper. Okay, we're not going to be able to sleep, but that's okay. I'm just going to stay here until I see the sun come up. Sir, no, I'm going to die. Oh, I was waiting and I was standing in front of the door or the window to, make sure that it was a brand new day. Well, at least we know that he should be gone and dead now. Okay. Oh no, okay, he's not dead. Oh no. And our village is let out. Great, thanks, buddy. I am definitely not going to be able to tank those guys, but they do have a little house over there that does have some wool. And we have plenty of iron, so let's make ourselves some shears. And we're going to go steal some of that wool. Iron Golem, can you please help me? You can help me, right? And I'm just going to take a couple of pieces of this wool. Sorry, guys. You're about to lose your little campsite. I'm sorry. Also, not overly sorry either. Oh, our very first smithing templates. Oh, very cool. Some dark oak and some arrows, as well as our very first horn in this world. Or not, because I have my note block sounds turned down. Give me a second. Okay, let's give this try number 2. Now, in Australia, we have a thing called a didgeridoo. Now, it's used by our First Nations peoples with things like celebrations and ceremonies, and it very much sounds like a didgeridoo. I wonder if that is actually what was used to make that sound. We also have enough wool now to make ourselves a bed. Now, I do want to do a little bit of exploring in this world. So far we've gone over that direction and we're seeing ourselves a coral reef, but it would be kind of cool to maybe go in that direction and see what is available. I think I want to put this one up in this corner because that's the one that very first one of the world that I got. There we go. And we have the materials now to make ourselves a brush. Oh, there's a jungle right there. I completely missed that when we spawned in. That's perfect. We should actually be able to get ourselves 2 of the saplings we need from right there. Well, one of the saplings and that guy, the bamboo. We have not even been in this world for an hour yet, and I'm already getting myself quite kitted up. Let's see. Diamonds! Our very first diamonds! Oh, perfect. Oh, some redstone and some rails. Okay, this basically gets us pretty well set up. Let's take all these rails, because we are going to need rails to get ourselves started with a iron farm. Oh, a sapling. Perfect. Okay, we've got 1 sapling. Oh, we got 2. Perfect. I believe I saw some bamboo that direction. So let's go that way, as well as I see a little bit of cocoa beans up here. Let's nab those as well. Now, one of the other mods that I have got on this world that I haven't shown off yet, because I haven't actually used it yet, is the Xaeros minimap. Now, Xaeros minimap allows us to press the M key and bring up a map of the world that we have explored so far. Now, we have our village over here, then we have the villager outpost over here, and it shows us a little bit of an overview of what this world looks like. I mean, you could really do the same thing in vanilla Minecraft, but it would be A, expensive, and B, probably lag the heck out of your world if you were to do a mega map of the whole world. Oh, bamboo, perfect! That really only leaves us with a couple of variants left. The cherry wood, spruce wood, and my favorite, dark oak wood. Hey, there we go. Our 3rd sapling of this journey has now been obtained, and that's really good to know. Okay, so we have some sheep, because I'm actually going to need some of those guys to come with us back towards our little village over here. Here sheepies. Okay, it looks like there's only these 4, but that's okay, because that is 4 more than we would have started off with. And here we are. All right, hopefully these guys are going to do their jobs and use that sand block to make their way over the fence. Number 2, number 3, and number 4. There we go. All right, now we've got ourselves a good little bit of wool. Sleeping through the night again. We are now going to take our exploration journey underground because we need to get some more diamonds. The reason being is we have enough for an enchanting table, but we don't have enough for our first diamond pick, which we are going to need to get ourselves some more obsidian. Or some obsidian at all at this stage. So let's make our way down, and I remember from our very first journey down here that there was some extra coal laying around that we didn't nab. So we might be able to grab that this time. Hey look, I found lapis! Okay, this is perfect. We are going to be able to get ourselves our bed like I thought, and we're going to be able to use this for enchanting. Not me doing a walk of shame back to our house because I hadn't even reached diamond level before I broke my pickaxes. Whilst I'm here, I may as well drop off the materials that I did get, and I think 3 picks. Actually, we've only got 7 left. Let's make another 2 picks. We'll run through these and we'll see how far we get. Now we can get ourselves some cyan dye from the lapis, and we've got our official cyan bed. Let's put that in our inventory for now. We can put the dye away for later, and the lapis up here so we can use it again later. Let's head back down into the mines. We did it! We finally did it! That was a long period of time. We went through 3 pickaxes. We're only coming away with 3, and we did go through quite a few pickaxes in that time. And with that failed mining journey, I'm gonna leave these mines. We're not doing this again. At least until we get efficiency. You have got to be kidding me. This is the entrance to the mine. Up there is where I just came in. Okay, Minecraft. Okay, I get it. I get it. I missed the diamonds, so you wanted to prove a point. I got it. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Really, Minecraft? Please tell me that was the one that we already saw. Please tell me that's... No, it wasn't. I love this game. I love this game. I love this game. We're just going to ignore that for now. I may have made a little error when it comes to the sheep farm. They're not on grass. And that's a little bit of a problem for us because we need them to be on grass so they can regrow their wool. So we're now going to have to go mine ourselves some dirt and make a little grass growing section because we don't have silk touch yet. This is my very long and convoluted way of getting the grass whilst I don't have silk touch because I'm still very early game. So we're just going to let it continue on its way up all the way through here and then up to the sheep. I've been sitting here and I've been doing a couple of odd jobs. I've got the sugarcane kind of running around over there, and I also went and collected some of the cacti, and it still hasn't moved. It hasn't grown. It hasn't ticked over even 1 block. So I've decided that I'm going to go do something else for a moment. We're going to go make that diamond pick and get ourselves some obsidian. We also have got our start of our little wheat farm here. I took down the little one that was over there, and at the moment I've been breeding these guys up like nobody's business, and we have quite a few. We're going to be able to use these guys to get ourselves some XP, but also to get ourselves some leather because we do have some sugarcane, which then can be converted into a book, and then we can make ourselves our very first enchanting table. All right, let's go over to this, and we're going to put our diamonds up the top here, and the 2 sticks here to grab ourselves that diamond pickaxe, our very first diamond pickaxe, lava obtained. And what I'm going to do is just put the water there, and then we'll just mine out through here. Ice bucket challenge. We need 14 pieces. All right, let's head back up, fix up this staircase, and hopefully get some enchants starting to roll on. Now we're going to be creating a ENXO4, very simple day 1 iron farm. We just need to go get the materials. So let's go. So far we've got this little system going to help us with getting our villagers over to the iron farms. And hopefully with this, the villagers will go over from all the way over there and make their way down this really long line of sand that I've mined out, and then come up through here. And then once we get them all in here sleeping, I'm just going to break these 3 beds and they should pop down. Okay, the first guy finally made it. And boop, down below he goes. Here we go, number 2 and 3. Okay, so I got it all figured out. So it turns out the heads are indeed correct. They're facing towards a zombie villager. Now what I'm going to do is also just place these here just to make sure that this space is accessible. And we're also going to do this to prevent any iron golems from spawning. Now, the next part of this is that we're going to need to get ourselves a zombie. Now, that is going to happen by getting ourselves a husk, which we need a boat for. We just need to try and put it right on that pixel right there. Okay, now the boat's in the position, and then we should be able to just fill up this area and figure out where we want the iron golems to spawn. And that would be right on top of here. So I'm going to go ahead and create a little pit in which we can get the iron golems to spawn in and then flow towards one side whilst dying. Yeah, buddy, let's go. I'm going to call this guy Jeremy. So we're going to let Jeremy walk all the way through here. All right, come on, buddy. Perfect. And now with that, all we need to do is plug up this hole and make sure that Jeremy is all safe and sound. There we are. That's the guy that we want. Hi, bud. Okay, perfect. That actually means that this farm is working. Now, I just need to confirm that the iron golem is going to be sitting in the right place before taking away the water sources. Put a hopper on, and we're going to put some lava right here. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Oh, perfect timing. There we go. Our very first iron from our iron farm. Finish up this farm. We're just going to need to put jungle fence there, a jungle fence there, and a jungle fence there. Add that sign there. And then all we have to do is put lava here. Now, in general, this wouldn't work if you had fire tick on. So do keep in mind if you were going to be doing this same farm and you do have fire tick on, these will burn. I have learnt that the hard way more than once. Now we just got to go get the water. And then that is what I call a functioning iron farm. We are day 19 in this world, and we already have ourselves a functioning iron farm. You're in the staff area, bud. You're not supposed to be here. I end up having to change up this setup, but we now have the chest down there, and we're already getting quite a bit. We've got 29 ingots already and some poppies, which at the moment I'm not going to touch, but in the future they are going to be a great source of bone meal for us. It's not my day at all. I have literally derped up so much today, and I want to introduce you to another one of my derps. You know how I've spent I reckon at least 2 hours deviated from today's plan by trying to get the dirt from the grass from all the way down there to in here. Yeah, I didn't realize the cows are on grass. All we had to do was change that block over to a grass block. Let's see if this works. Unfortunately, I had a bit of an issue where a golem spawned in our villager moving station area. Yeah, it was not great. He decided to one-tap me, so I died. There we are. Revenge shall be not mine. Don't jump! Please do not jump. I need you. Villagers. They do anything to try and red run themselves. We're doing fairly well at this stage. We've got our iron farm going, and we're also getting a villager breeder up and going as well. I'm kind of impressed. Our villager breeder is now in and officially running. We have our 2 guys here. Over here we have just a simple redstone system. This is pretty much universal at this stage, I feel like. Just a dispenser with some powered rails into a regular rail. Although every single time I do this system, I always have to double check because I am a doofus. Our first baby is born! Welcome to the world, buddy. I can't wait for you to make me all of the emeralds. So this guy is now officially in here, and I've just gone ahead and made a little pumpkin farm here. Just waiting for these guys to grow up a little bit more. And then I started a beetroot little farm, seeming as that guy over there is a beetroot farmer. May or may not still be a beetroot farmer because I hadn't locked him in. And I just need to double check that our iron farm's working because it was a little broken and it wasn't working before. And I'm hoping that it's decided to fix itself. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit of a problem. Okay, now that they've slept again, it is working again. I don't know what is going on. These are very early game iron farms. So if it doesn't work all the time, I'm not too worried. I can upgrade it at some point later on. Now that we have a couple of villagers starting to make their way into adults, I have added one here, which is just a cartographer. Now, we also have this guy, which I'm just going to punch this little button here and go boop. Perfect. Thanks, buddy. Hopefully we get a mending book out of you, buddy. This didn't work out exactly the way that I planned. So if I walk away, they should despawn, and then I should be able to just continue trying to get this mending book. Hey, there we go. They're now gone. We have a cat now. That's kind of cool. Oh, okay. Now I understand how that happens. All right, we're going to have to take out a few of these blocks just so that doesn't happen again, because that could be a little bit lethal, especially if we have all of the babies in there. All right, there we go. That should help. We got it! There is that beautiful mending book for 22 emeralds, but I don't have enough emeralds, so I'm just going to look in that trade with some paper trades. And we have the paper over here as well. Oh, there we go, glass for emeralds. Now, I do have some spare glass left over, so let's go grab that and turn that into panes for some emeralds. There we go, we can get that book done. And also, I need to wait for these guys to grow up a little bit because I have the other module ready to go for the iron farm as well. I also figured out what was going on with the back of this iron farm, so let me show you. So previously, I didn't actually have this one block gap at the end here. Now, what was happening is when they were popping out of their beds, they were hitting their head on the ceiling here, and then they were actually breaking the line of sight through these slabs and the trapdoor. Now that I figured that out, we have the constantly going iron farm. So for the start of this colourful city, I am starting to picture where things are going to start laying out. So I'm thinking of a walkway that kind of leads us back up to this section, but also has a bridge that connects us over to our brand new house that's going to be sitting on this little hill. But we're going to go jump into there though, because I've been putting it off and I don't want to put it off any longer. Also, if you do see the magenta glazed terracotta, that is the tool for Litematica because it is the most ugly block in Minecraft. Tell me if I'm wrong. I will be building in a creative world and testing some structures out and stuff like that. I won't actually be like pasting in or using ease place mode in this world because I want to again make this all feel super survival. So I thought I'd preface that because I know Litematica is a very controversial thing at the moment in the Minecraft community. So that is my view on it. You play how you want to and light the portal. Please be in a warped biome. Why is it a crimson biome? Every single time. I swear this will happen. I do see a warped fungus here. Now that is going to allow us, if we put that right here, that's going to prevent any hoglins and zoglins coming through the portal and running at us. Okay, I did not account for height, and also there is a guy down there, and I don't know if he's got a bow. Okay, he has a crossbow. We do not want to be saying hello to that guy today. Aha! We have got a cross. Ooh, hi buddy. I forgot the fact that I don't have gold. I don't have gold. I don't have gold. Aha! Warped forest. Okay, hopefully. Yeah, it doesn't look like those guys are coming after me. We've got some of our very first materials that we need from the forest. I'm just gonna make a little house here, and we're just gonna stare at this guy in the eyes. Hi buddy, you have a block that I want, and I would really appreciate it if you could drop it for me. There it is, ended I. Okay, that could not have gone any better if I had said so myself. That is actually perfect. Now, the next thing we need to do is get some blaze. I'm also going to have a look at the pack because they're not supposed to be picking up blocks, and they really do be picking up the blocks right now. I'm done. I don't have much picks left, but we did get quite a bit of warp stem. Now, I'm going to spend some time just continuing to potter around, and I'll let you guys know if anything interesting happens over the next while. I'm basically just going to be trying to get to level 30, and then we go back to the nether. This is the absolute best scenario I could have asked for. With the last lot of emeralds I had, I unlocked the glass trade, which means now if I put a crafting table just there, we can have glass being crafted into glass panes and trade it back with this guy. So we are going to be stonks with emeralds. Please be a good enchant. Please be a good enchant. Please be a good enchant. Literally just unbreaking 3. Really, Minecraft? Is this a joke? Alrighty, let's go make a grindstone. Unbreaking 3 is not bad, but I definitely know we can do better. Let's disenchant and see what we get. Efficiency 4, that's it! Please be a good enchant, please be a good enchant. Efficiency 4 and just efficiency 4. You're really making me work for it, aren't you? You really are. Alrighty, let's try again. Unbreaking 3. This is gonna be it. I feel it, and just unbreaking 3. Okay, Minecraft, you're literally laughing in my face at this point. Let's try again. Fortune 2! Oh, Minecraft, we're gonna have a word in a minute. I forgot to hit record. No. Oh goodness. Okay, I went down to the mines, got myself some lappers, and I forgot to hit record before I pressed the button. But we got it. Efficiency 4 on breaking 3, fortune 3. Let's go ahead and make a anvil as well. And we do have a mending book. Put that back on our pickaxe. And now we can put that in our offhand whilst we go trade with all of the villagers to heal it all up. I may have made a tiny little error. Now, in my long-term world, I have infinite trading on, and I just realized that those guys weren't unlocking or weren't locking their trades. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and cancel that. From now on, that won't be happening. Let's hope the fortune 3 gods are with us. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, from 6 we got 13. Actually, that's not too bad. That's a pair of pants and a pair of boots. Now, if we go this direction, I did find another little patch of diamonds all the way over here. So we've got 3 here. 21. Okay, that is not bad. I believe that is almost a full set of armor. Let's go back up, craft it up, and see how well we did. Okay, so we need some booties, some pants, chest plate, and unfortunately we're 2 diamonds short to make ourselves our helmet. But that's okay, we are pretty much geared up in diamond gear. Look at us go. We may as well celebrate this with putting our old armor onto an armor stand, chest plate on there, boots on there, leggings. Aha, we have our very first pickaxe of the world. Now this is a mod pack from Roundaround, who makes this really, really cool mod pack for armor stands. It makes it much easier than the Vanilla Tweaks book and allows us to have a little bit more customization. So very much similar to the Vanilla Tweaks style, but just a mod pack instead. Here's another diamond here to make us a shovel, and hopefully this time after the pickaxe incident, we won't have as much trouble enchanting, hopefully. Minecraft, really? Okay, that is decent. Unbreaking and efficiency 4. We don't really need efficiency 5 at this stage on a shovel because we're going to be digging out the sand anyway. We're going to go ahead and start our very first build here in the world. So let's start by clearing up this area and getting our first little bit ready to go. I have been promising this build since the start of the episode, so let's get straight into it today. We're just going to come up a few blocks, going up 5, and then coming down with a cobblestone down here. Now, we do need to grab ourselves a stone stair because we're going to put that there. We're going to come up and also putting in a stone stair like so. So we're just going to pop that there like so. Now, coming onto the far side, we're going to want to place a row of deep slate bricks. Come in 2 blocks where we're going to start a staircase so that we can have our front door. Now, at the moment, this is going to be stone bricks, but I do need to replace this out for looms, and I don't know if I've got enough string. All right, apparently we do have enough to get a couple of looms. So we're just going to place the looms sideways because I want this texture here. Now, I'm just going to make a little awning here on the side because I want to use this little side section as a starter area. So we're going to have our cows over in here, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to put over there. Maybe we'll just make this whole little area a cow pen. Then we're going to grab some stairs that I just made, and then we're going to finish off with some trapdoors to give it that little bit of an arch feel. Connect these 2 sections like so, creating a little difference in the variation of height to give it a little bit of a look. And I'm happy with that so far. Now, along the side here, we're going to want to start using some fence gates, then on top of that, some slabs, and finish it up with a jungle stair. Now, on this section too, we are going to come in on that top half of that block and add in a second row of jungle slabs. And then time for us to do the exact same on the other side. Now, to finish off this front section, we're going to want to come in with a bit of stone to have a little section here that is going to allow us to walk up and into the building. Some stone brick walls. Also going to want to add some jungle fences. So before I get too much further into this build, this is the color scheme we're going with for this side. We're going with some oak, birch, and then some sandstone. We're just going to put these in like that. And then I need to do a bit of parkour, hopefully. And we're just going to add in a couple of fences to finish off this nice little window. And then we're going to go with 2 stairs, trapdoor on that side, trapdoor on that side, another 2 of fences, and a trapdoor like so. Then we're going to want trapdoors like that. oak logs back in our inventory because we're going to want to go sideways like that and like that, just so the little black bits sit together. And topping it off with some sandstone. Jungle slabs just to give that little opening and give it a bit more detail. Now I'm going to go ahead and add these as well to have a little bit of continuation of the front section. And I'm probably going to have to go over it on the top to finish up these little bits. Jungle logs coming up these little pillars here. So I'm just going to put those as markers just to remind myself what I'm going to be doing. And then adding in another stone block. So I'm going to be using stairs facing into each other to create this little curved out look. Sandstone on the top of all of this. I have to move all this one block down, so give me a sec. I haven't added in the additional for the roof yet, but I think I want to go ahead and start adding in the two side walls and this back wall so that we can start adding in additional detailing and get at least this first floor done in the next little bit. Now, I'm just going to be using a mix of white concrete powder, calcite, and wool. We're just going to build this up like so, and then we're going to want to use our scaffolding to create a little bit of a window design. And then we're going to want to use a bit of a randomization. Doesn't matter how you do this, but it does break up that face a little bit better and allows it just to pop a little bit more. And just under each one of these and above each one of these windows, we're going to want to put a half slab. And then it's going to look a little bit like this. Now to finish up the rest of this wall design, I'm just going to come in with some jungle stairs and some slabs, again, to just variate the sidewall a little bit more. I've learned over a long period of time to do this, and it really does help make the builds pop a little bit more. So we're just going to go ahead and do that on both other sides. Now that the second wall is done, we just have to do the back wall now, which is going to comprise of us getting the roof on this one done. So let's go ahead and start adding those blocks now. We're going to be using a mix of white and then cyan. The roof is definitely going to be a cyan color. It's my favorite color in Minecraft, and I definitely wanted to implement it for my very first build on the world. We're now officially up to adding a roof onto this bad boy, and I'm super excited to get this started. And we're going to be going back and forth. Now, we are actually going to be putting a dormer window out on this side, and then two on this side as well. I'm going to build up this roof, and I'll show you guys once it is done, because it is a little bit more complicated than I can do on camera. I am not that good of a YouTuber yet. Is now in, and I want to go ahead and add a little rendery thingy out the front of this. Now, I don't know what I want to put here yet, but I do know that I want to put our cows from over there to in here. Also need to go ahead and fill in this roof section, and I think I'm going to do pretty much the same as what I did on this front section here with the fences and the walls. So let's do that as well. And I do think that gives it a little bit of a cool edge and a bit more flow. Now that we have the house up, I am starting to come up with a few ideas for the bridge that we're going to do here to connect in and allow us to bring our cows across this river. And I think I want azalea leaves, but azaleas is one of the trees that we don't have yet in our little inventory. So we are going to go on an adventure. I'm going to go see if I can find myself a azalea tree somewhere in this world. And we're going to go see what we can do. Brushy, 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 brush, brush, brushy, brush. Ooh, pottery shard. Ooh, emerald. Berry treasure map. Huge mushroom island. This is going to give me so much inspiration for a future project. Okay, this is a big mushroom island. There's tiny little Stella down there, and there is a lot of space, which is going to be really cool for a future project. I've got a couple of ideas that I want to play around with, and this seems like a perfect area for that. Another ship, even more trims, another two, and a berry treasure map right underneath my toesies. Not bad, not bad. Heart of the sea, some diamonds, some iron. Iron sword can stay here. Potion of water breathing though, that's actually quite nice. And TNT. We got ourselves a moss block. Ruin portal. I am about 4,500 blocks out at this point, and yet we have found some goodies, but not exactly what we need. So I'm starting to make my way back, but I'm going back in a different pattern. If we were to bring up the map, you can see that we've come down in this pretty pretty much straight direction this way. But what I'm doing is I'm just going over this edge and I'm going to make my way back up, hopefully filling in this area as well, and then hopefully also finding us that moss biome that we need. I am definitely taking some of this baddie home. Jungle temple. Aha, more trims and some diamond horse armor. I see it. I finally see it. As much as I would like to loot all of this right now, I don't have the capacity. Although we could use a new chest boat. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Okay, well, we have lots of wood. So let's take down a couple of pieces of wood and we can make ourselves a crafting table, a chest, and then... I have never done that in Minecraft before. That was crazy. That is going to give us a lot more space and means that now I can actually go underneath, and underneath here should be, as per the Minecraft rules, a moss biome. I need to do it. It was mandatory. It was definitely mandatory. And we're going to take all these drip leaves. I know the big ones we can just keep repopulating. Oh! Look at it. Oh, it's a little strawberry milk. Oh, it's a tiny strawberry milk. Oh, I want the tiny strawberry milk. Oh, there it is. The cutest little predator. We ended up coming with quite a nice little haul coming out of this lush cave biome. Now, I believe I came in through that direction over there. So I'm going to take a leap of faith and land in the water. Oh, that could have been bad. And now just time to head home. We've got all the materials we need to finish off the rest of today's project. I am so happy with how this base is starting to look. Obviously, we have a few things to get done. We need to create storage room out the back here, maybe like a little kitchenette area up here where we can have our potions and all our furnaces and stuff, maybe a farm or two up in the top area, maybe like a sugarcane farm. Now that we have the bridge in, we now need to add in our hand railings so we don't fall off the side. Now we get the ability to put in some lighting. I don't know whether or not I like it though, and I don't know whether or not it's going to stay. I got the start of the walkway done and down to the bottom here, and I kind of like how this is coming together. It looks a little bit higgledy-piggledy for the moment, but I kind of like it. Adding just a few decorations has completely changed up this area. As I said before and I showed, I had this little walkway down, and then I made this little wheat field on the side and just added a couple of pieces of greenery with some leaves. So I'm just going to go ahead, finish off with some azalea leaves around this little area, and we'll see how this looks at the end. And just like that, adding in that little bit of greenery really does make a difference. I'm really happy with that. But I think that is where we're going to have to finish off the first episode of the brand new Phoenix Sands world. Just to give you a bit of a recap as to where we've started today. We went ahead and made ourselves an iron farm, got kitted up with diamonds. We also made our starter house, a bridge, went on a lot of adventures, and had a whole heap of fun. If you want to watch more of what is going to be coming in with this world and have a lot more adventures with Stella, hit that subscribe button and make sure to like the video if you really enjoyed the episode. And thank you guys for watching till the very end. See you in the next one. Bye for now.